What is up, ladies and gentlemen? This is Anthony from VR365. I am currently in a game that is known as XING, The Land Beyond. XING, The Land Beyond. Here I am. Okay, so we are going to go to slot A. I like the kitty cat. And we are going to play. Okay, so here I am, guys. I am in the world of XING, The Land Beyond, and oh my God, what a magical, incredible world this is. I love this world. It is peaceful. It is beautiful. The music is so freaking chill and so relaxing. This is a combo game. You're getting a puzzle game, but you're also getting like a meditation, zen, like relax, kind of a freaking mind trip, chill out, all that type of stuff. I mean, look at this. You got the stones of Easter Island. You got the stone men, basically, of Easter Island. And you've got the Caribbean right out here in front of you, just looking absolutely drop dead gorgeous. You know, you got this beautiful, beautiful paradise here with the sun is beaming down. We've got the palm trees blowing in the wind. This would be a nice game where if you were playing it at some kind of like arcade center and you got wind blowing on you, and imagine if you were barefoot and you were walking in sand. You know, do you think we're going to have that one day where we can actually have like some type of thing that's moving along and so we can endlessly walk, but we're walking on the white sands. The white sands of La Jolla, California. Yes, near San Diego, there is a place called La Jolla, and it has white sands. It's not quite tropical like Hawaii or Kauai, which I recently went there. So one of the things that this game has, XING, A Land Beyond, it has these tablets. I'm about to pick this up. A lady is about to do her poem, and let's go ahead and check this out.
Not long after my crash at sea, a sickness crept up over me. A pain which I'd never known. The thought that I would die alone.
Alone. The thought that you would die alone. What a sad thing, but you know what? The truth of the matter is, we're all gonna die alone. Nobody can come into this world with you, and no one can check out. Even if you check out side by side, you're not really checking out side by side. So, this is the world of XING. Beautiful, amazing. Can I go across the water here? I don't remember. Yeah, okay. Okay, so I can just walk across. I don't think I can walk out into deep waters like this, though. Don't believe I can do this. I'm gonna go for a little bit. Yeah, okay. It just automatically places me back, which is kind of what I thought. There is no courage without fear. That's true. It is so very true. That statement kind of reminds me of this statement where, how are you gonna know a good paycheck if you've never had a bad paycheck? You know what I mean? Like, you gotta know the bad to know the good. You gotta have the bad for there to be a good. And there is no courage without fear. I love these statements, though. You know, they speak to me. They really do. And that's kind of why I like XING maybe a little bit more than the average bloke. I think I like XING a little more than the average bloke. There's a lot of little things that are floating around in the air. And remember, guys, on February 21st, Shadow Legend VR. Shadow Legend VR has a lot of little things that are floating around in the air, very similar to this. And I'm looking forward to Shadow Legend. That's probably the next big game. It's probably the biggest game in the month of February. Eden Tomorrow is pretty cool. I haven't tried Intruders Hide and Seek yet. And then I'm trying to think what else might hit this February. Well, we do have Dick Wild. We've got Dick Wild on Tuesday, and we've got Chroma Gun. on Tuesday. So Chromagun VR for PlayStation VR. Looking forward to all of these, to be completely honest with you. But yeah, this is the beautiful world of XING the Land Beyond. And I'm just chilling. Like, I'm not even really trying to do anything right now, but I will go ahead and read some nice poetry. So let's check this out.
For days I tried to leave this place. On planks of wood I tightly laced. But every time, as if on cue, a terrifying storm would brew, and darkened skies began to crack as the restless tides drew me back.
That sucks. So yeah, it's kind of like the Tom Hanks scenario in Castaway. You know, would keep going out on his raft. It kept having problems. He had to go back, start over again. And then one day he just kept going and he made it. And so this is probably the raft, basically, that she was using there. So you're trying to solve, basically you're trying to figure out what is going on in this world of XING the Land Beyond. And there are chests, there's a lot of different things, and honestly, I don't remember all of the correct controls. I'm not sure how to do everything. I know this button makes me jump. I know I can grab like coconuts and shells, and there are these fountains that you basically want to put these inside of, and it'll say different things. Like it'll say, oh, I love tasty coconuts. Let me find one of these little things I'm talking about here. I guess I got to go all the way back over here to get to one. There's also the daytime and nighttime cycle, which is really cool. No, this isn't one either. Oh, here's one. Okay, so this is your standard, like, fountain shell type of thing, whatever this is right here. And basically this gives you these weird cryptic messages. Sometimes they're not weird, sometimes they're just inspirational type of messages. And it says, those who explore are often rewarded. And so I'm going to reward this guy with a nice fresh coconut. And so he says, I love tasty coconuts. Well, here's another coconut. I love tasty coconuts. Yeah, so you can try to grab things for this thing. I don't know, can I grab these rocks? Apparently not. Can I grab that rock? No. Okay, there's a wall right here. I could try opening this door. Actually, let's go ahead and see if we can open it. Okay, so we are able to open up this door as we continue to explore the beautiful island, the starting area of XING the Land Beyond. One of the most peaceful, tranquil, beautiful chill out kind of games you could possibly get. This game is for the people that like to chill. Ooh, look at this beautiful pineapple. Now that is a beautiful pineapple, folks. Golden fruit grows nearby. You are not lying. This is a pineapple, guys, and I gotta tell you, of all the fruits on planet Earth, I think I like pineapple best. God damn, it is sweet. Pineapple is so sweet. If you've ever had pineapple and you've had like that marshmallow stuff with pineapple, oh my goodness, I love pineapple. I really do. So let's see, let's give it some pineapple. He might say, hey man, that's my pineapple. He says, yum. He, she, or whatever it may be, he says, yum, a pineapple. Yeah, that's for you, man, a pineapple. I just hooked you up with a beautiful pineapple. And guess what? Here's another one. How about I give you double up? Yum, a pineapple. Absolutely. You just got two incredible pineapples. You should be very pleased. I like the growth of the moss on the stone walls here. It looks pretty cool. Also on these rocks back over here. And just a lovely world. I love the background music. Much love to the composer. Like, straight up, you freaking killed it. Straight up killed it. Because this music is just very chill. So these are some shells that you'll find as well. Very nice shell. I'm holding it up to my ear to see if I can hear the ocean. Not really. So I'm going to drop the shell in there. Let's see what happens. What a lovely shell. It sure as hell is. In fact, let's give you a couple of big giant ones. I mean, we've hooked this guy up with 2 coconuts, a shell. Here's 2 more shells. Wait, one at a time. What a lovely shell. What a lovely shell. Yeah, we're giving you, look, even more shells. How about that one and that one? I mean, we are givers, guys. We are not takers. We are givers. Here is another shell for you. We will give and keep on giving. But the music right here, this part is this is Zing, baby. This is Zing, the land beyond. It is a land beyond your wildest dreams. Okay, check this out. See these things on the ground right here? So obviously there's some kind of door that can close right here. Now here's another tablet. I don't know if I've read this tablet, so let's go ahead and check it out.
Hanging alone in the sky, a fate shared by the moon and I, a circle round and glowing bright amidst the stars, my guiding light.
Yeah, I like the poetry. I like the poetry. Hanging alone in the sky, a fate shared by the moon and I, a circle round and glowing bright, amidst the stars, my guiding light. Yeah, so you get a little bit of poetry, and we're in the beautiful daylight. It is the beautiful daylight. It is probably like 78 degrees with a light breeze. I mean, what is better than that? You know, 78 degrees with a light breeze. This is paradise, folks. And beautiful butterflies floating around. We got a lot of little snowflakes or some type of stuff that is floating in the air here. And so let's go ahead and check out the nightlife, you know? Let's see how they get down at nighttime. So all I gotta do is move on here and wait for a second. Ah, look at that. Would you look at that, guys? Look at that. Zing at night. Zing at night, baby, like Nick at night. The freaks come out at night. Look at that beautiful moon behind those beautiful palm trees, the starlit sky. I really do, straight up, this is no lie. I'm really looking forward to a VR game that is going to have the most incredible sky ever. And I'm going to look up at the sky and I'm going to be like, damn, that looks like real sky, bro. And eventually that is going to happen one of these days. It really is. It isn't yet. You know, it hasn't happened yet. I haven't found a VR game yet that has a sky that could like convince me that, oh my God, that almost looks like a real sky. No, haven't seen it yet. This moon is pretty good. It is a really, really, really big moon, but it's pretty good. It's not too bad. And the starry sky is actually pretty decent. It's not a bad skybox compared to a lot of VR games I've seen, and the way the moonlight is kind of shining on everything, it's pretty good. It's really a pretty good job. This is White Lotus Interactive. Now, of course, I'm just playing. This is the first level. This is the earliest part of Zing, and I'm not even trying to do anything. Basically, I'm just chilling and talking to you guys. And, you know, they just recently came out with this game on PlayStation VR. And I really hope White Lotus Interactive, man, I hope they kill it. I hope they sell a lot of copies on PSVR, and I hope a lot of people love it. Because this game, the thing that this game does for me more than any other game, and so I'm trying to open this, and I don't know what I need to do to open this, but it doesn't seem to be doing anything. So we'll forget about it for now. See, part of my problem is I don't remember what I'm supposed to do as far as controls and stuff, so I'm just kind of going with the flow. There's not really I don't think there's any really complicated controls in XING. Honestly, I'm just in love with the environment. I'm in love with the music. I don't even care about the game part. The game part is like an extra bonus. So here's a nice coconut. We're always on the hunt for lovely, lovely coconuts because we know our friends, they like coconuts and we like giving them coconuts. I love to feed these little fountains and I love to hear their words of wisdom. And so I'm going to bounce over this way. And again, just, you know, this reminds me of like that movie, The Beach, with Leonardo DiCaprio. Like just the most perfect place on planet Earth, an absolute treasure. And that's kind of how I feel like right now where I'm in XING. Like I could just chill right here. I could sit down on the ground. And a lot of times my cat is in my room. And if I sit down on the ground, that like activates something in her where she thinks, okay, it's time to walk over to Anthony. He's going to pet me. And there is no courage without fear. Yes, this is what we heard the last time we were over here. And it is a profound truth. It is a profound truth. I'm going to drop a coconut for that knowledge. Love tasty coconuts. I love tasty coconuts. Me and you both. And you know what? A coconut mixed with a pineapple? Now that is life, baby. I would love a coconut mixed with a pineapple. So I got to find this guy a pineapple. I don't think there's any pineapples anywhere around here. And if we go too deep off into the deep waters, you just get reset back. So there's no reason to do that. However, you can go through shallow waters. So we're going to go ahead and head this way. This is a shallow path. It is all good. We can cross without issues. Okay, so we're in the nighttime world right now, and there's obviously some puzzle that I need to do, but I haven't really been paying attention. Here's another coconut. This, I believe, is a rock. No, this is a giant coconut, like seriously giant one. And here's a few more coconuts as well. I'm going to take these coconuts this way, see if we can find any other words of wisdom that we can reward. And we can always come back and, oh, here's a deposit point. Okay, let's see, what words of wisdom do we have over here? It says, some do their best thinking at night. Now that is a tip. That is what you call a pro tip. Some do their best thinking at night. What they're telling you basically is that sometimes you need the nighttime to make something happen. So I'm going to go ahead and drop one coconut for that juicy tidbit of knowledge. I love tasty coconuts. I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts. You sure do have a lovely bunch of coconuts. And imagine when AI is a million times better and you're having like a straight up conversation with something like this, you know, rather than just these really simple little parables that they talk to you. Okay, but I'm going to hook them up straight up. Many more coconuts are coming to you. Here's one more and another. I love tasty coconuts, and you've got a bunch of coconuts, and they are all tasty. Now, we could go up to this platform right here. Actually, wait a minute. Let's go out here because the breeze is blowing very strongly out here. And the moonlight is very powerful out here. And there's beautiful shells. I'm counting the shells on the seashore with my seashore. Seashore sails, Seymour. Seymour butts. All right, we're heading this way. I have a coconut in one hand. I have a shell in the other. Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about, guys. I'm talking about boots on the ground. Boots on the ground, you got a coconut in one hand, you got a shell in the other. This is what VR is all about. Or is it a sword in one hand and a shield in the other? Can't remember. I think it's coconut and shell. And there's more additional coconuts. There's even coconuts ripe on the vine. Like ripe on the vine tomatoes. But ripe on the vine coconuts. I've got a crashed pirate ship. I've got a glowing ball of light. Is that possibly some type of entity? And I've got this thing over here. So I wanted to deposit these two things in one of one of the receptacles that we like so much, but I'm not seeing any. So I guess I'm just going to put these down over here for a minute. There's some other coconuts right here, so I'm just going to set that one down, set that one down. We can come back later. And I wanted to go over here. Oh, there's a lovely shell. Here's a nice oyster thing. And wait, I saw a lovely shell. Yeah, that is a lovely shell. It's not letting me grab it though. Oh man, I guess I can't activate that shell. Well, that is so unfortunate because that was a really lovely shell. These are all, it's letting me activate all of these. And so I'm just kind of collecting shit. I'm basically a hoarder. That's the beautiful thing about games that are kind of collectathons. They let the hoarder inside of us just run wild. So let's go ahead and check this tablet out, see what they're talking about.
Scouting atop the waves one day, a looming storm swept us astray. We screamed and gasped to stay alive, but in the end, only I survived.
Yeah, the beat is kicking off really nicely right here. But that's a very unfortunate thing. So you can see that scouting atop the waves one day, a looming storm swept us astray. We screamed and gasped to stay alive, but in the end, only I survived. That's gotta suck. Survivor's guilt. Survivor's guilt. I like it when you put, you know, when you throw the thing back and then it goes, but then it has a million of these little purple things that scatter everywhere. It's quite a nice touch. For example, let's see that again. I'm going to look at this tablet right here. We're going to get to see that same effect back to back.
We were a small nomadic tribe. On these islands, we learned to thrive. We lived in harmony with the land, a people of the sea and sand.
Yeah, see those beautiful particles shooting off in every direction? Quite beautiful, methinks. And yeah, this was actually, I think this was the part of the beach that I just chilled at one day. Like I actually came over here and I'm pretty sure it was nighttime as well. And I just basically sat down, like straight up on my carpet. I just sat down and kind of kicked back and relaxed. And was just basically looking up at the moon and just kind of looking at the water, just going in and out. And enjoying the nice chill beats that exist in XING the Land Beyond. This game, I believe, released in 2017? I'm pretty sure it was a 2017 game, because this game was not up for Game of the Year in 2018, so it had to be a 2017 game. But here's some more coconuts. Unfortunately, I think I have to travel quite a bit. Now, I'm not sure what to use these things for. I remember these things have some kind of purpose, but I can't remember what it is I do with them. And I've got a ton of stuff over here already. I might as well just take all this stuff to the nearest deposit and go ahead and deposit it. But, you know, people wonder why I don't finish games. And here I am. I'm not even trying to get to the next level of this game right now. I'm just basically chilling. And I'm hooking these guys up with just a ton of goodies. I've collected so many shells. So I've got to go back and get my shells. I mean, I got to just clean up my mess right here. I can't just leave these things here. I wish you could take more than 2 items though, but it's 2 items at a time. So we are going to hook this guy up with all of these goodies. I don't think that registered. There we go. And yeah, a lovely shell to go along with your collection. Whoops. Coming back this way. And I still got 2 more coconuts and 1 shell. We're just going to leave a coconut behind. Oh, you know what? We got 2 shells. Let's just go ahead and do these 2 shells. And we'll leave those other 2 coconuts behind. And let's see if we can start working on some puzzles. This is a puzzle game after all. What a lovely shell. What a lovely shell. Okay, so let's go up to this thing and let's try this out. Now, typically when you hit these buttons, it basically moves those platforms out there. And so for example, like I moved the platform over like this. Now what I could do here is you have a jump button. And so you can, oops, I did not mean to do that. Okay, hold on, I gotta hit the right jump button. And here's the right jump button. There we go. Okay, that's the correct button. And we jump over here, jump to this middle platform, and then as you can see, we can jump over here and get over to this spot. Now the problem is, I think I'm supposed to put something on here. And then I'm supposed to put something special on there, but I don't have it yet. So I'm basically out of luck over here. I gotta get back to where I need to go, and we gotta solve another puzzle. Okay, we're gonna stop beating around the bush, guys. We're actually gonna solve some puzzles here. I've been just chilling a little bit too much. Let's go ahead and switch this back, and we're going to make an effort to solve some puzzles as we continue to enjoy the beautiful world of XING, the land beyond. The land beyond. Okay, where do I want to go though? Let's see. Do we just need to go to the daylight, or do I want to go? Let me go through this door here. Let's see if we can go through this door. And you know what? I don't know if I've read this tablet, and I don't think I've... Oh no, I have been down there. Those are my pineapples. Those are my beautiful pineapples. Okay, I want to read this tablet.
One night a voice was in the air. It beckoned me. Do not despair. With hope restored, I carried on, fighting to live for another dawn.
I love those particles. And so here's another little beautiful area. So here's a nice area over here with possible puzzles to be solved. And also we have new containers with new messages. You must make your own path. Don't we all? We all need to make our own path through this thing that we call life, as Prince once said. Okay, let's drop a coconut in. Would you like a nice fresh coconut? I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts. Oh, I see somebody's already giving you a coconut. Well, here's one more. Love tasty coconuts. I like coconuts. I like mounds. Okay, I'm gonna jump over this way. And let's see. Yeah, I guess we're gonna continue over here. Now, there's gotta be something important over there, because it wouldn't be over there by itself if it wasn't important. And so that makes me want to go back. That makes me want to go back and see if I can move this around and get over to that island and see what is popping off. So let's go over here. Let's try to activate this. We can switch these things around. And yeah, I'm not really seeing any of them that quite switch to the way we want it to switch. Now it's possible, however, if we go into the daytime, we can change this thing around real quick. So why don't we go into the daytime? Let's go back to the daytime. So here we are. It is morning time. Hope you had a nice cup of coffee, some granola, and here we are. We're ready to go. Now, can we make some different things happen just because it's daytime? Let's see. Okay, look at, yeah, see, we didn't have this connector before. We didn't have this connecting like this before. Ah, what do you know? See, we just solved a very simple puzzle. And I mean, this puzzle, let's face it, this is one of the simplest puzzles you're ever going to see in your entire life. But you're also going to see some beautiful butterflies. So you're going to see some multicolored butterflies, green, you know, even changing colors as they fly around. So beautiful waterfalls cascading over the cliffs, and just really quite awesome. So let's go ahead and see what this tablet has to say.
I resolve to make my way, to travel forth both night and day, using these giant walls of stone to scratch a living on my own.
I was hoping for something more impressive than that. Don't know if it was worth it to make it over to that little island just to hear that. But you know what? We continue to explore this little world, and we can move this bridge in all kinds of ways. I'm just going to go ahead and cross. Let's get over to the other side. Once we're over to the other side, we can possibly do some other stuff. Gotta grab that coconut if we can. Don't want to just leave a coconut stranded in the middle of the ocean. Oops. That sucked. Yeah, you gotta watch where you're walking in this game. I'm doing a piss poor job. So let's do a little bit of a better job. Come on, pay attention, boy. Pay attention. Here we go. We are able to follow the path, and we are able to make it to the other side. This is a completely different area that we haven't been to for a little while now. So here is a new depository. A fire may lift your spirit. Well, that's something I haven't heard before, and I see a fire right over there. So this is meant to be. I'm going to go ahead and deposit a beautiful coconut right there, and it loves those tasty coconuts. And you know what? There's nothing like a shell to chase a nice coconut. What a lovely shell. And that was way on the outside rim, but it still ended up registering. And here's like a clam shell. Do you like clam? What a lovely shell, yes. We can see some footprints, almost look like footprints. But I was just seeing if there were any other little goodies really close by here before I move on. And you know, there is a nice fire up there. So how do I know it's not talking about this fire up here? So let's go up here and check this out, because we know we got a tablet to read.
If chance my people traveled near, the fires I built would guide them here. Though I was sick, I watched the tide. The ocean seemed forever wide.
Okay, so somebody built these fires long ago, and the amazing thing about it is they just burn forever. You gotta love that. And here we have coconuts. We've got a coconut that is straight up roasting on the fire, and that kind of looks like a bow and arrow. But I don't think there's any weapons in this game. But I will take these coconuts and I will deposit them to my favorite depository over here. A fire may lift your spirits. Well, now you've got a whole gang of coconuts, and I'm about to get you some barbecued coconuts. So let's go get a barbecued coconut. I don't know if they have any different effects. There's probably some people that might be watching this gameplay right now, and they're probably thinking, man, Anthony isn't even trying. It's like he's not even playing the game. And you know what? I mean, that's fine, but I like to do my games the way I like to do my games. This is how I like to do them, and I love to see a coconut that is flaming quite like this. This is absolutely awesome. So let's go ahead and take these barbecued coconuts over here and see what he thinks about them. Oh, I didn't notice these totems right here. Here's a barbecued coconut. Oh man, it caught the whole thing on fire. You've got a whole bunch of barbecued coconuts, and there's a barbecued shell to go with it. All right, well, we've given that thing a hell of a lot to work with. now let's move on. Okay, so here's one of these fires, and it has, oh, am I supposed to like, I can create a fire. Ah, I see. Yeah, let's go ahead and start our own fire. Look at that. I can start my own fire, ladies and gentlemen. Quest for fire. I'm basically a caveman, and I was able to create my own fire. That is awesome. I have incredible capabilities. Okay, so it's not a bow and arrow. It's a fire starter. It's a fire starter. And we can barbecue a coconut. I'm guessing people have actually barbecued coconuts in real life, and I wonder if, you know, after you let it cool down, has it got a good taste to it? Probably not. Probably not. Okay, we've got some really big shells that are over here. Very large. And like I said, you know what? Actually, I do hear some noise. I hear some noise in my right ear. And now I hear some noise in my left ear. So I am getting a little bit of a noise from these shells, which is kind of cool. Okay, here's the Easter Island dudes. And we've got like 4 or 5 of these dudes. We got 5 of them just chilling. And we have another tablet, but let's get rid of these shells first. Moonlight shows the way. See, now that is a pro tip. Moonlight shows the way. It's basically saying, look, if you want to get to where you're going, you got to see a little bit of moonlight, and that means it's nighttime. And we got some more Easter Island heads that are in the bay, a beautiful looking bay. Here we are in the Caribbean. It's about 78 degrees. There is a light breeze, perfect temperature, perfect weather. And I'm going to throw a couple of these shells in here. What a lovely shell. What an absolutely lovely shell. Okay, we have not read this yet, so let's go ahead and read this. Let's read this tablet.
Giant heads of men of old sticking out of sands of gold. Their faces keep me company, an endless gaze towards endless sea.
Giant heads of men of old sticking out of sands of gold. Oh, look at this. This just popped up automatically. Okay, let's go ahead and play the jumping game. We can be Mario. Get our Mario on. And look at, we found a nice cool little area over here. We've got our own little private waterfall. And we've got some different stuff that's going on over here. So let's go ahead and check this out. I'm gonna go across this rickety bridge. You know what? When I see a bridge like this, I gotta tell you guys, if I was somebody making an arcade location-based experience like The Void or something like that, I would absolutely, positively have a bridge thing that you go across that shakes and has fans blowing on it at different parts, maybe has heat hitting it at different parts. You could make an entire adventure that takes place with you just crossing a really long bridge and actually have a physical bridge, and it's actually physically shaking, and so you physically have to maybe grab onto the sides and hold onto the sides. That is a tip from me to you. My name is Anthony. This is VR365. I just gave you an amazing tip for the Void, Universal Spaces, all of these different things. Rickety Bridge, the Rickety Bridge experience. You get attacked by a helicopter, you've got a gun, you're like, you know, you've got a freaking bazooka, you got to take down an enemy chopper, you got people that are coming at you, natives, you know, there's all kinds of things that could happen. You could have freaking dinosaurs, pterodactyls swooping in that you got to take out of the sky. Lots of stuff you can do on a rickety bridge. All right, let's go ahead and cross over here. We got some beautiful butterflies, and I'm gonna see if I can open this thing up. Oh, see, I don't know what I'm supposed to do to open up these chests. And I also need to unlock this, and I don't know what I need to do to unlock that right now. So I guess this area is closed for now. I do not have what is necessary. Or maybe I need to come back at nighttime. This is something where maybe I come back at nighttime and this stuff opens it, you know, it opens up right away. I can probably jump down there. Let's see. Yeah, I basically just fell down here and it was perfectly fine. So it says, a fire may lift your spirit. And we've heard about that. Now there's also that area over there. And obviously, if you cross right there, that's a door that could open up. And so that's a passageway. Here's a nice shell. Might as well hook the dude up real quick, since we're in the area. Oh, that did not register. Still did not register. Okay, there you go. That registered. Okay, so you know what? I think we need nighttime. I think we need nighttime to see what goes on over here. So let's go ahead and switch over to nighttime. And there we are. What a beautiful night. And the Easter Island, guys, with the bright moon, it does look beautiful. It's an amazing little spot. And we can see, look, we've got new pathways. New pathways have developed. And all we have to do is Mario hop across this area and we are good to go. The winds are pretty strong right here as very nice gentle breeze is blowing, but it still feels very warm. It's very tropical out here. Oh man, I fell down. Okay, let's try that one more time. Look at that big mountain over there. Okay, let's get our Mario jump on. Now, we need to be smart about it. There we go. We got to get a little bit of a run first and then a perfectly directed jump. And then everything is good. Now, we have made it over to this other side. And, you know, just take a minute out of our day, just 1 minute to kind of look at this and be like, wow, that's pretty amazing. And we can go back to sunlight, but I don't know that I want to do that right now. I think I need to see what's over here first. I think I need to get up there because I got to activate that thing. But that was blocked and it's still blocked. So what do I do to unblock it? See, that's the question. Can I open up that chest now though? Will the chest open up? Or do I need to make this daytime? Let's try making this daytime real quick and just see what the change is. Okay, so we made it daytime, and the problem is this bridge did not move in any way. I think this bridge is only going to move when I activate it up there. I got to get up there to activate that bridge. And it's still got that stuff on it, so it's still blocked off over there. So I don't know that I've solved any puzzle at all. I'm just basically stuck over here. And now I gotta make it nighttime just so I can get on the other side again. But yeah, I don't think there's anything else I can do right now. I gotta make it nighttime again, so bring on the night. Okay, so we're back to nighttime, and here we go. We're back to nighttime, and oh, these are the Easter Island guys' heads, just underwater, basically. Okay, so we made it back over. Moonlight shows the way. Yeah, it did kind of show the way, but I still can't get into where I need to go. So I need to unlock that somehow. I'm not sure what I got to do to be able to do that. So I'll have to wait a little bit on that. Now, let's see. Have we gone that way? I don't know that we've gone over here. Let's check this area out real quick. Ah, yeah, this is a little bit of a different area. I don't think we've been over in this spot. And this is a cool spot. I like this spot. So you got a nice fire crackling right here. There's a lot of fires that are going off. There's a lot of little smoke that is burning. You know, we've got this nice little fire roasting right here. And we can see if there's any little hidden goodies that might be back here. I'm not seeing anything at the moment. Here's another Another depository. Light a torch, ahead you will rise. Light a torch, ahead you will rise. Okay. Well, these things are all risen already, so we can hop across this. See, look at that. Let's go ahead and hop across all these heads. So there is a little bit of a platforming element. You got this beautiful waterfall that is flowing through. This kind of reminds me of like certain places where I would play miniature golf, like a really cool miniature golf place, just like the torches and stuff. Okay, so we're over on this side now. So I probably need to make it daytime so that that head will go down, and then I can maybe cross over there. Let's try that. So let's see if we can make this daytime. Oh, okay. So I made it daytime, and you can see what has happened here is the heads have moved, which has now created basically these stepping stones for me to be able to get across this beautiful waterfall. As you can see, it's wet on some of the rocks down here. The water is flowing very rapidly. And we head over to this nice little area over here. And as you can see, we do have a little background area over here. We might as well explore. Now this is where a raptor could come out of the blue and kill your ass. Although this is not that kind of a game. But couldn't you imagine a nice raptor back here? A raptor would really look good in the sunlight. And look at that. That is a beautiful scene right there with the sunlight, the water coming down. Very, very beautiful. Nothing back in this little corner. Crevice. Okay, so we head over here and we're just going to jump onto this small island, and we're going to see if we can open up that box and get something magical that can make something happen for us. So let's go ahead and do this. 1, 2, 3, jump. And we made it. And we were able to open this thing up. And what do you know? We got a little Easter Island head. Not sure what we're going to do with that guy right now, but that's okay. Let's get him to safety. Now we got this guy over here, and we're supposed to put this guy somewhere. And you know where I think I need to deposit this guy? I think it's back on that one platform that was way back there. Because remember, there was this platform where I thought that it felt like I should set something on top of this platform, and this guy might be exactly what I need. So let's go ahead and head back to where that was. This is going to be a really long Let's Play. I don't know how long it's already been. This might be like the longest Let's Play I've ever done. And it's just because I'm just having a lovely time. I mean, it's very slow and kick back and relax. So this is not an exciting Let's Play. So if anybody is sticking with me, they're sticking with me because they have, you know, they're patient. Oh, I can't open this up right now? Damn it. Okay, down there I could probably open it up, but how do I get down there? Let's see, can we jump up on one of these ledges? No. Let's see, I'm seeing if there's a way that, some kind of way I could get down there, because damn it, that's where I want to go. You must make your own path, yeah. Well, right now, here's the deal. I got one of these little Easter Island statue dudes. And I know where I want to take this guy, but how do I get through this door here? To get through this door. If I could get down there, I could get through that door, but how do I get down there? Let's try making it nighttime, and let's see if this door will change in any way. Let's try to make it nighttime. Okay, so now it is nighttime and this door is lit up, so I think we can open it. So I think this was the right decision. This is what we needed to do. Bingo. Bingo, bango. All right, well, we made the right decision, guys. And so this is where we want to be over here. Now, I don't know if I want it daytime or nighttime. That's the question. I'm not sure, but I know I want to get over to that thing over there. because I want to try putting this thing on that table, and I want to see if that activates anything. I don't know, maybe nothing will happen. Maybe this is a complete and utter waste of time, but I feel like something is supposed to go on top of that, and why not this guy? Why not this guy? So let's see here. Turn this way, and let's go up here, and let's turn that like that, and here we go. Oh, whoops. Okay, I just fell off the edge here. Okay, hold on a second. There we go. Okay, let's get positioned correctly. And all we got to do is hop across these little areas, and we can deposit our statue and see what happens. Will this make something magical happen? Ah, damn it. Well, let's see. No, nothing magical seems to be happening. Well, ain't that a son of a gun? Okay, so I'm gonna jump back here and back here. My only thought is maybe it needs to be daytime. Maybe we got to do this in the daytime. Let's switch it back like that. Where do I put this thing? See, that's where I'm at a loss. Do I put it inside this? No. I don't think I put it in there. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't remember what I'm supposed to do with these things, but I got to imagine that this has some kind of, like, there's somewhere I'm supposed to put this, right? I'm supposed to put it on one of these things. Nope. And I also don't remember how to open some of these chests. Well, you know what, folks? I think I'm going to go ahead and call it a Let's Play for now, because I'm kind of stuck. I know I need to do something with this Easter Island guy. I know I need to do something with him. I'm not sure exactly what I should do with him. And so I'm going to go ahead and call this a Let's Play. But this has been VR365. And this has been XING: The Land Beyond. And I think it's one of my favorite VR games of all time, even though I haven't gotten very far in this. I've gotten way farther than this, by the way. I've been through several levels of XING. But it's just been a long time since I played it, and I don't really remember what I'm doing. But yeah, this is XING: The Land Beyond. Currently available on PlayStation VR, also available on Oculus Rift and HTC Vive. And there is a new DLC that has come to XING: The Land Beyond. That's really the main reason I wanted to re-download the game and jump back in it. And I couldn't find how to get straight into that DLC, so I thought, hey, let me just play a little bit of the regular XING game and just do a little enjoyable, fun time Let's Play of the regular XING game. And that's what this was all about. All right, I will see you guys next time. Have a good one. Later. Oh, there's my guy. Bye-bye.